Already confirmed we're getting an MCU reset, not a reboot, and with that, we already know we're going to get some legacy characters recasted. So here's 5 characters I think are getting recasted when the MCU reboots. Resets! Sorry, Kevin Feige, don't shoot. I have Miles Morales at 5 because it's technically not a recast. I think he's just going to get added into this new MCU reboot. You feel what I'm saying? Reset. I'm going to say the word reboot. I don't care, Kevin Feige. I'm going to say Marvel can't even sniff Miles Morales until the Spider-Verse trilogy is done. I think that Tom is going to get his next trilogy, you feel what I'm saying? I think maybe in the 5th movie, definitely in the 6th movie, he's going to eventually pass the reins and introduce Miles Morales into the MCU. Maybe 6 will be a team-up movie of some kind with eventually Peter giving the reins to Miles. Maybe Tom Holland Spider-Man will kick the bucket. Either way, I think that eventually, when it comes to that about 2029 range, we're going to see Miles Morales in the MCU 100%. 4 for me is going to be the Hulk. I think that when we get this new MCU reset, they're just going to completely rebrand the Hulk. This may be copium, I can't lie. Who am I kidding? This is probably copium, but I hope that Mark Ruffalo, he's getting up there in age as well. Maybe he doesn't want to don, he doesn't want to do all the CGI for the Hulk anymore. I could totally see them redoing the Hulk completely and bringing him back as the Savage Hulk that we know and love. Maybe they're stuck. They can't figure out a way to write Professor Hulk in the Savage Hulk again without it being weird and just completely forced. So an easy way to do it is just reset it in the new universe, have a completely new Bruce Banner. Simple. Talk about wiping your hands clean, am I right? Aaron Taylor Johnson as Quicksilver is one of those casts that low-key aged like wine. I bet Marvel regrets dropping this character so bad. And maybe not though, they'd have to pay him so much money to come back for the new X-Men series, which he's not going to come back, which is why he's on this list. I think we're going to get a completely different Quicksilver character, or true to the Quicksilver character in the comics. I think he'll be a part of the new X-Men team, the younger X-Men team. Maybe a villain, maybe a hero, we'll see. What I do know for sure is he is 100% getting recasted, just like my number 2 and number 1. Number 2, and it's going to piss people off, bro, but I do think Iron Man is going to get recasted in the MCU at some point, because there's just so many more stories that they can tell with an Iron Man. Especially with the X-Men being introduced in this universe. Man, you're telling me that they aren't going to want to do an X-Men versus Avengers mega movie, mega event? You're wrong if you don't think that. You're wrong as hell. The only way they're going to be able to do that and for it to go over well is by bringing in a new RDJ. Not a new RDJ, my bad, but he's too like known with this character, bro. I can't lie to you. By bringing in a new Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie to you though, whoever takes this role, I feel bad for you, gang. You're gonna need therapy for the next 20 years. But in my opinion, the most obvious recast is going to be a new Black Panther. I'm sorry, Shuri. Maybe they'll give Shuri another movie, it wouldn't surprise me, but I do think when that reset happens, T'Challa's son, he'll be aged up, or we're just gonna get a new T'Challa in general. Maybe his name's his interest. We'll see. Yeah, man, I really do think we're gonna get a new Black Panther. Like I said, there's so many stories they could tell with that character as well that they were unfortunately unable to tell. This is the easy way to, reset that story, reset that character, and still not have it be a disrespectful way to Chadwick Boseman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, those are the 5 most likely characters I think are getting recasted with this new MCU reset. I got it by the end of the video, Kevin Feige. You don't got to shoot me no more. Let me know some characters that y'all think are getting recasted in the comments down below, man. Because we got to talk about this. Simple.